like, you know, doing their stuff. All right, you guys ready? Hey, what's up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. And I just want to, hopefully all the volume and everything's fine. I have some things I'm going to reveal, so they're going to be popping up on the screen. But for the most part, I just want to say thank you to my Patreon members, my DDFM crew members. I see a ton of you in here. I see Night Rain Kelly, OG Knight Rider. We got a ton of you guys in here. Tim H, this is your first DDFM live for me. This is just fun. I put out my tip videos Mondays, and then Wednesdays are gear videos, so I'm going to be doing a custom dynamics video on Wednesday. But I do these live streams later on in the day for the public. It's a public video just because I want to hang out and I want to answer questions if you guys have any questions. But I usually do like an all-day live stream for Patreon only and Discord only. So if you want, join the Discord. Links in the description. Patreon is right here. You got a Honda Magnet 1984. So Palm Tree says you were one of my inspirations to get a motorcycle. Thanks. I got a Honda Magnet 1984. Awesome, dude. I'm glad you're starting to ride. I saw a bunch of new riders this past weekend. A lot of huge news, a lot of cool things. But we're going to actually get into what the title says. So we bought a new motorcycle. Also huge news. Okay. So here's the new motorcycle. You guys ready? There it is. Nikki is on her motorcycle right there. Okay. The Honda Rebel 500 ABS. It's a 2018 Honda Rebel 500 ABS, and it is badass. It's the silver graphite type look. It looks really nice. I like it a lot. I rode it home. It had 1 mile on it when we got it. It had 1 mile on it. They had to do their service and things, so it had 3 miles when we actually started taking it home. And I actually have a video. It's going to be up this Friday. And it's just me taking it from the dealership all the way home and just being super excited for it. I've never ridden the Honda Rebel 500. That would be the first time riding it. And I put like 5 miles on it. So, I mean, that's how much this bike has. It's got like 8 miles, 8 miles on it. She's super excited. We're actually going to go train. We're going to go practice in the parking lot after this live stream at 5 o'clock. So in 1 hour, I'm going to do an hour-long live stream. Once she gets home, we're going to kind of get ready and we're going to go practice in the parking lot. Her and I, and here's part of the big news. Her and I passed the beginner rider course, MSF course, this last weekend from Ride Arizona MTC. Highly recommend Trina and Steve. Highly recommend. If you're in Tucson, Ride Arizona MTC. Ride Arizona Motorcycle Training Courses or classes or something like that. It's MTC. Great instructors. I'm going to do a video. I wasn't going to do a review on them or the MSF course, but I am going to because of how awesome it was. It was a great experience. She felt comfortable the whole time. This is the first time ever riding. Saturday was the first time ever riding a bike, motorcycle. Second day was the second day she was riding a motorcycle and she passed the MSF course. I was very excited for her. Very excited for her. It was awesome. She's happy. We already have all the gear and everything we need for her. We're going to get going with the bike. We're going to start practicing a lot more. So I'm going to get to some of your comments. You guys notice, I'm going to go ahead and move this way. If you notice over there on the far right, that is the Discord lounge. It's a lot like the chat that we have going up here. So if you want to be part of the Discord lounge, so after stream, before stream, all day, whenever you want to, whenever you can, make sure you join that. That right there is the Discord, and it's like a big old chat room. And it even says, welcome EJLM to the Firehouse. He just joined. That link is in the description. It's the DDFM chat, but let's go ahead and put this back up. Super excited for that. So now what we're going to be doing for the news is that she passed her MSF course. We're going to go to the DMV. We're going to get all that stuff done. We're going to get her the endorsement, all that stuff. We're going to get all that. Alpha Wolf, that is a Honda Rebel 500. And it's a 2018 Honda Rebel 500. We got ABS. We got the ABS option on it. So what we're going to do now is after we get her trained up, we get her comfortable, we're going to be doing some moto vlogs. Oh, here we go. Jorge. How you doing, man? I see that you got the Honda Rebel. I got a Rebel 500 for my wife. She actually learned a lot from your vids and continues to do so. Thanks, man. So thanks for everybody. Everyone give him a cheers. Everyone give him a cheers. Alpha Wolf, of course you're famous, dude. Let's give him a cheers with the beers. Cheers with the beers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We got Jorge with this, with the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. It is an awesome thing, but what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be getting her some dual vlog equipment, guys. This is the new goal. This is the new goal right here. So if you want to donate to this right here, use the donation link in the description. That first link. We're going to get her E4K. We're gonna get all the equipment so she can dual vlog once she actually starts doing better. You know, where she gets more comfortable. I don't want anybody vlogging when they first start riding. Focus on the road, focus on all that stuff. But for the most part, it'll just be like her first person view of how she's starting to learn. So I'll be doing all the editing, I'll be doing most of the talking, and I'll be doing a lot of the writing with her. But that's the goal right here. If you want to go to this goal, use the donation link in the description. But Jorge, I'm going to use your $5 super chat towards that. So thank you so much. But yes, we're going to try to get her as much equipment and as much everything as we possibly can. We're going to have a whole new series with Nikki because I definitely know she's going to be riding a lot. So once we get that going, we're going to go ahead and start with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm going to have a lot of fun with the Rebel myself. Yes, thank you, Kelly. Support the stream with streamlabs.com/DanDanTheFireman. That is the link in the description. I should probably change that. How about this? Yeah, the new addition to the family. I'm super excited. I've always wanted. I mean, I've had a second bike before. I never really liked it because I just would always ride my Harley. And but I'm super excited for her to start riding, and she's super excited to start riding. We got the perfect bike for her, so she can flat foot it. You can see in the picture she can flat foot it on both sides. It's got plenty of power. I rode it home. I was having a lot of fun on it. But I'll use that one. Jorge, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up. I see it on my screen. I'm waiting for it to pop up so I can do the close up. Jorge, what are you doing over here? You're insane, dude. You are insane. Jorge, you guys can see it. It's not gonna. I'm waiting for the alert box to do it. Like I'm all ready. There we go. We got another close up. JT donated $4.99 through super chat. Thank you so much, JT. Jorge, I see that you have a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Now remember, guys, if you use the donation link, it'll actually pop up here. But thank you so much. Look at that, Jorge with the $20. Use this one instead, brother. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. You love your Rebel 500 too, DVT. Thank you. How tall is she? She's about 5 foot. We got all the little stuff popping up here. She's about 5 foot, so it's like the perfect height for her. So everything is like perfect. So I'm super excited. Yeah, we got a lot of Rebel 500s in here. Guys, join the Discord. Join the Discord. That way you can be a part of this chat right here. Join the Discord. What do you guys want to see when it comes to the Rebel 500? What kind of videos do you want to see? Remember, she's a brand new rider. She's only rode a motorcycle for 2 days, basically 8 hours total in a parking lot. Never taken it on the street, never done any of that stuff. So what kind of videos do you want to see coming from me? I mean, think of it in a creative way. Like let's kind of go off on, okay, do you want me to record us training together? Like I could put the GoPro on or the E4K on, and I can like what I'm explaining to her, you guys will see, and you'll watch her do it. You'll see her reactions. You'll see the failures, the accomplishments, all that stuff. Is that something that you would want to do for it? Kelly F. I actually just ordered. He's asking if I have any customization plans for it. I actually just ordered the an adjustable levers for her, so brake and clutch. That way, if she has to have a better reach. Basically, I want to make the bike customizable to her. But thank you, JT. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, if you want to donate to Nikki's dual vlog, make sure you go to the streamlabs.com/DanDanTheFireman. It's that first link in the description. Don't sign up for like the Streamlabs Pro or anything. Don't do that. You can make a custom name and everything, and it's going to go straight to her dual vlog equipment. Jason, yeah, 2018 Rebel owner, good job on the inclusiveness and her getting a Rebel and not another Harley. Not that there is anything wrong with it. No, there's nothing wrong with the Harley, but man, and here's the thing that I talk about when it comes to getting a new bike, okay? She sat on my Harley. It was pretty big for her. She couldn't flat foot it. Okay, that's fine. I'm not expecting her to fall in love with that bike. But she fell in love with the Honda Rebel for the longest time. But we never bought it because we didn't know if she'd like riding. So we sat her down on it like 4 or 5 times, different days, like over the course of 5 months or something. And she just always went back to that bike. She sat on other bikes. That bike felt comfortable to her. She loved the look of it. We went out riding at the MSF course this weekend. Saturday we went riding. She loved riding. Okay, and then the whole thing was she wants a flat foot. She wants a little bit of power. We were riding on 250s, so she sat on the bike. Saturday, right after class, we went and bought it. Sunday, she passed her test. I mean, now she has it, and now we're having a ton of fun. We're gonna be training today. So it's really you find the bike that is comfortable to you, and who cares what brand, who cares what it is. You find what's comfortable to you, and I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this bike. Now I have to learn how to adjust the chain. I have to learn how to lube the chain. I have to learn the radiator and all the fluids, keeping up with the fluids. She wants to learn all that stuff. I got the service manual, all that stuff. Kelly, of course, yeah. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you over here. Let's see. I'm gonna answer Kelly F's in the crew lounge. There's actually a crew lounge. If you become a patron, you actually get access to the crew lounge. So these are the levers I actually bought. Kelly. I replied to you. There we go. Those are the ones I got. Mike Hendricks, thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up, and once it does, I'm gonna do this. But it's not popped up yet. I'm so excited for that. What's up, Dennis the Menace? How you doing, man? How you doing? You guys have any questions about the Mike Hendricks with the $4.99 super chat? Keep it up, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. Also, I want to say thank you. During this whole weekend. This whole weekend, I haven't been on really. I've been doing the course and everything, but we have a ton of patrons that happened over the weekend. Okay, we have James Browse updated his pledge to $10. So I want to go ahead and just show that. Thank you, James, for doing that. We also have Bill. We also have Bill Adams with the $5 patron. Jonathan Shaw with the $1. G Pop, he's in the Discord. Thank you so much. And Joel Hollowell. So that's what happens when you become a patron. Let's go ahead and move Nikki's thing. So that's what happens when you become a patron, guys. I want to say thank you to all these people that became DDFM crew members, DDFM patrons, and I truly appreciate it. So Jonathan, there you are. Thank you so much for becoming a crew member, and I'll be seeing you around in the Discord. I'll be seeing you around on the Patreon app. So thank you so much. Come to Washington. Edwin, what did they buy? It's part of Patreon. It's right here. It's the crew right here. You can see a bunch of different perks on the side. So you'll see everything that they are gonna get. So if you're a $1 patron, $5 patron, all that stuff. We got Joel right here with the $5. So thank you. This was over the weekend. I haven't been able to do much over the weekend because of that. So I want to just shout out to them. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. Kelly is on a roll today. Kelly is doing crazy. Come to Washington. I really want to come to Washington. I really do. I want to go. The furthest I've ever gone was Roseburg, Oregon. Furthest north I've ever done is Roseburg, Oregon. And I would love to go to Washington. I know Spiffy would love to go to Washington if he's still in the chat, if he's still here. Spiffy would definitely come with me to Washington. That would be a lot of fun. And man, we would be. I want to, but I need to get a Sprinter van. I need to get all that stuff. So there's actually goals within the Patreon. It was once I hit a certain level, once I hit a goal on here, that I will actually be buying the Sprinter van and I'll be traveling across the country and bringing my bike. That's what I want to do. I want to bring my bike and that way I have the finances to cover what's happening here if I leave for like a week or two. You know what I mean? So once I get to that on there, check it out. That's when I'll be doing that. Shoot, I want to meet RAKK too, man. RAKK Attack, Beta Beta. How you doing? So Edwin, yes, what they did is they became patrons over the weekend. I just wanted to give them the shout out because they haven't. I haven't been on, and they deserve the shout out for becoming part of the crew. The Discord over here, where it says #lounge, it's kind of small. It's underneath the YouTube chat. That is absolutely free. That is absolutely free. You can join that. That is absolutely free. I don't want to keep stuff behind a paywall, so that's absolutely free. I share a lot with Patreon and Discord behind the scenes. Come to Texas, dude. I would love to go to Texas. I'd love to meet you guys, and then I'd love to meet Bike and Bird and everybody else, and then head on to Florida and meet you know, John Maxwell and Blockhead and all that stuff. So the benefit of becoming a patron, you actually get a lot of cool stuff. You actually post something. Can't catch. Hey Dan, at work, can't catch much while we're driving. Hey Michael, how you doing, man? That's WayWardRebelAce. So watch this. I got the Patreon app. Okay, so I got the Patreon app right here, and this is a patron shirt. You can only get this link if you're a patron. It's like 12 bucks. Anyways, here's the Patreon app, and I post a lot on Patreon. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna post this to the Patreon app. What's up, everybody? Doing a live stream right now. I'm right there, live stream. And we got the Discord, and I'm actually the levers and stuff that Kelly was asking for. So if you guys want to become a patron, if you guys are already a patron, thank you so much. I'll see you later. I ran out of time. So this is not going to be an exclusive. This will be public. So go to my Patreon, and you'll see what it's like. $1. Riker, it's $1. Discord is absolutely free. This over here, Discord is absolutely free. Let's go ahead and pop that back on, because she's the top of the she's the topic. But Discord is absolutely free. It's absolutely free, and I'm on there like all the time. Nikki's on there all the time now. It's great. We have a ton of people. We have what, 900 something members on Discord, and like at least 220 at a time are online. At least 220 every single day, every single second are online. I mean, it rotates, but we have at least 900. The best way to become a part of the DDFM crew, there's like, you guys are all my crew. You guys are here, so you guys are my crew. Okay, so it's the crew itself. It's not my crew. It's the crew itself. So being a subscriber, that's one thing. Being a subscriber, so become a subscriber. That's one. Discord is absolutely free. So the DDFM chat, you're a crew member right there. The official crew, like the inner circle crew, where I share a lot of stuff before I share with everybody else, is right here. It's $1 a month. $1 a month. That's the lowest I could possibly make it. Discord, the chat, it's kind of like what you guys are doing right here in the YouTube chat. That is legit free. Legit free. So $12 a year, I probably will. Do you get everything free? What do you mean by everything free? I don't get anything free. This is my job now. Like, this is what I do. So every single dollar does count. Every single dollar does count. And the only reason I bought this, you can see on the Rebel, I was willing to pay the MSRP on that. But the reason why I went out and bought it right away is because B-Wiser, a patron, a local Tucson member, Jeremy, said, hey, they have it for sale. We got it on sale. So that's why I got it, because it was on sale. I mean, I'm pretty fiscally responsible. But I just posted a behind-the-scenes video on Patreon for everybody. You get the Patreon app. It's like a Snapchat story. So you can go ahead and check that out. Oh, anything you get for $1 a month. Yeah. Here, let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Go ahead and take a look at Patreon. Yeah, you get a bunch of stuff for free, dude. Or for $1. You get a bunch of stuff for $1 a month. That's basically what it is. It's not free because you're paying $1, right? So that's I don't want to say it's free. Let's go to my Patreon. I'll show you guys on my screen. There we go. So this is Patreon. So I have 166 of you official DDFM crew members, and I have some goals here. So the house is one of them. Let's go ahead and zoom in. There we go. Oh yeah, we got a new bike, guys. We got a new bike. So if you guys want to know, we got Nikki a Honda 0500, new bike for her. I have my wrong button. I have my bike already. So I mean, we got my bike, we got her bike. So this is what you get for $1. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at it. You get an entry into the monthly patron merch package. So I do a monthly drawing, and you get basically like a ton of stuff. You get all my stickers, all my magnets, all my pins, everything I could possibly give you that I have. You get entered into that, and you get access to patron only live stream edits. So tomorrow I'm gonna be editing pretty much all day, so you get access to that patron only activity feed. So there's actually a bunch of stuff here. So here's the Patreon lens that I just did, but you guys can't hear it. Second, I gotta change the audio. You guys can't hear it right now. So if you guys want to become a patron, if you guys are already a patron, thank you so much. So this is what's up, everybody. Doing a live stream right now. I'm right there, live stream, and we got the Discord, and I'm actually the levers and
what's up, Emerald? How you doing?
So if you guys want to become a patron, if you guys are already a patron, thank you so much. See that I do that like almost all the time, but here's oh wait, we got a Casey Roscoe Witalski became a $5 patron, and this is what, okay, this is a perfect opportunity to explain what you get for $5. All right, so we got this right here. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. I appreciate it. DDFM crew member right now. Everyone give him a cheers. Casey, I'm assuming it's a he. I'm sorry if it's not. I know that you can also use that as a girl's name. I'm mumbling now. Anyways, cheers. So for $5 a month, you become an official DDFM crew member. Okay? So you get all the previous rewards, which is the private video content through Snapchat-like feature on the Patreon app, which is what you just watched. Casey, Chandler, AZ in the house. Dude, I'm going to be going to Phoenix in December. I'm going to be going up there in Phoenix in December. No, for $100, dude, you get everything. Absolutely everything. And if you're on the Discord, you notice you get special perks, and you actually get your name in all my videos and all that stuff. So you get all this stuff. You get absolutely everything. But for $1 a month, you get a ton of stuff. $5 a month, you get access to the patron-only perks on Discord. So that is actually the crew chat. Let's go ahead and jump into the crew chat for a quick second. So this is the Discord right here. So I'm joining the Discord. Here's all the stuff that you can. It has all the rules. These are all the rules. So the crew chat is its own little crew lounge that nobody can really see unless you become a patron. Here's the regular lounge. It's always popping. It's popping. Look at it. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. Moist Pokeballs. That is awesome. Okay. That is awesome. So that is the Discord. So that's absolutely free, but you get access to the patron-only section. And then we do patron meetings for $5 a month. A patron meeting at the beginning of the month, every month, to kind of describe and talk about where the channel is going to be going, where it's going to head out. You know, which direction should we be going? Should we do more mental health videos, more tip videos? What kind of tip videos? And for $5 a month, you get access, and you get to join that, and you get to actually join the live stream and actually comment and type and do all that stuff, plus all the previous rewards. All right, so the veteran crew, if you guys see in the chat, or not in the chat, in the description, the name to veterans, all the veterans and above are in the description. You get early access to the videos. So whenever I make a tip video and I have it, done ahead of time, I will make it unlisted and throw it on Patreon only for veterans and above, so that they can see the video like a week ahead. Senior crew, you actually get 2 stickers. Soon as you sign up, I'll send you stickers. I'll send you 2 stickers. You get your name in the actual video, and then all previous rewards. So you get access to all that stuff. As a captain, now captains have more of an administrative role. The new bike, Pepper, hopefully I said that right, is the Honda Rebel 500 right here. The Honda Rebel 500, Nikki's new bike. Super excited about that. Honda Rebel 500. A badass bike. We're going to be riding around a lot. For this one, you get a link to the actual patron meeting. You get all the ebooks that I have for free. Legend. You get a challenge coin. You get a challenge coin. It's right here. You get a badass challenge coin. This is actually mine. This is my personal one that I keep. It's metal. Anyways, that's what you get. I don't want to go too much into that. I'm super excited about the Honda Rebel 500. If you guys have any questions about it and what you would like to see with the Honda, it's Pepper. Okay, there's an H in there. I didn't know. It could be Pepper. There you go. That makes sense. But that's what that is all about. Oh, we got another one. We got Michael with a $1 patron. Thank you for becoming a part of the DDFM crew member. DDFM crew. There you go. You are a DDFM crew member. Thank you for becoming a DDFM crew member, part of the crew. I need to start saying it a little bit better. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That is awesome. I'm keeping an eye on all that. And it's so cool to see that. Like, I get these emails. I get all these notifications whenever that happens. And it's just awesome to see. 160. We got 2 patrons during this live stream. So 168 patrons now. $1 a month. That's all it is. But I want to get Nikki on a dual vlog thing. I'm getting too excited. Plus, it doesn't help that I have caffeine. Customization videos, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a video and review of the levers that are coming in, and Nikki wants to be a part of it. She wants to be a part of how to install it. So, oh my gosh, we got another one. We got another one. We got Barry with the $5 Patreon crew member status. Thank you. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate it. Make sure, if you join Discord, guys, if you join Discord and you are a patron, make sure you link in your settings. It says linking your Discord and Patreon if you're in Discord. That way you get all the other perks. All the other perks. Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love seeing new crew members. And I love seeing you guys pop up in the Discord. I'm watching the Discord right now. I'm watching the Discord. Death by the Fox just became a level 1 Discord member. So I'm super excited about this. Thank you, Hatter. Thank you, Pepper. I'm getting excited. You guys are making me excited. I mean, either way, even if we don't hit this goal, I'm buying the stuff. I'm buying her the E4K. We're gonna put it on her helmet with Subaru. All the same stuff. We're gonna do all that stuff. We're gonna make it happen. That way, you guys can see from a very, very beginner rider's point of view what it's like. Okay, very, very beginner rider point of view what it's like, and then like kind of what I'm doing to talk with her and kind of get her motivated, get her going. Because that's. We got Whitey in the full effect. Welcome to the firehouse. I appreciate it. I just see you on the Discord. There's a 10-minute delay to where you can't talk. Perfectly fine. Keep the rubber side down. That's right, man. Thank you, Mike. You are a patron. Thank you. If you're on the Discord, Mike, make sure you connect your Patreon to Discord. That way you get the perk also. Your Casey, your Whitey in the... Awesome, dude. Make sure you connect. There's a setting in your Patreon. If Venezia, Kelly, or anybody can help out with that in the Patreon. Or in the lounge for that link. It's just your settings. You click connect your Discord, and you'll automatically get your patron role. You definitely want to do that. You definitely want to do that. HKU99, cool. You two stay safe, man. Thank you. We're gonna try our hardest. Tim H, the purchase experience. That is a good. Here's the thing. That's a great question. Who's the dealer? And how was your purchase experience? So it was RideNow. Thank you, Venezia. Tony. Thank you, Tony. Venezia. I need to figure out how. Oh, Pepper, Streamlabs. It's the first link. So the link, that first link, right in the description. You have to click that little button that says like show more or something. That's what you do. No, we bought it straight from dealer. So it's RideNow on the east side of Tucson, right next to the old Pueblo Harley Davidson. That is where we went. Great experience. I've been in there multiple times because it's closest to my house. Been in there multiple times. She's been in there multiple times. The people there are amazing. They're great people. It is a lot of awesome. Venezia. I need the phonetics. When we went to buy it, I bought 2 cars. I've bought my Harley. I mean, I've gone through the process, and we bought this. So this is my 4th, from the dealer purchase, if you want to say that. And I bought some used vehicles before. I've bought used bikes before. I've sold my KLR 650 private party. I've sold a car private party before, 2 cars private party. But the dealer here was amazing. I had her kind of take the forefront, and I just kind of stepped back and kind of made sure things were going well. We got a warranty, but I got a good deal on the warranty. So I was just doing my haggling process. I was doing everything I possibly could, but I let her do it. Okay, and it's just a matter of you pick the bike you want, or you talk to them. You walk in and say, hey, I don't know what bike I want. Can I sit on some bikes? What are some of your recommendations? And here's the thing is they want to sell you a bike that you like. They want to sell you a bike that you want. So they're not going to just sell you the most expensive bike. Tell them what you want. Go in there, tell them what you want. Tell them how, what you want to do with it. They'll find bikes for you and say, hey, I want to, flat-foot it. I don't feel comfortable. Okay, so find a bike that you can flat-foot. You just go in there. So what we did is we found the bike that we like there. We knew we wanted that. We knew we wanted that bike. And we went in. I went in. We both went in. We said, hey, we want to get the Rebel 500. And they're like, you want to, test ride? You want to, no, we already know we want it. We want it. We need to start. I'd love to start paperwork on it. And they're like, okay, cool. So we had to do a credit check. We had to do, because I wanted to finance. I do have a savings. I could have just paid outright for it, but I didn't want to. just in case something happens, you know. That way you have some more liquidity in your bank account in case something happens. So we financed it, plan on paying it off way early, but financed it, and so we had to do a credit check. We co-signed each other, just you know, 'cause it's both our bikes basically. And I had to do a credit check for me, credit check for her, co-sign it, boom, boom, boom. We qualified, did all that stuff. So we had to wait though. I mean, like, it takes a while for that to happen. Okay, cool. We qualified, and now they are looking at different banks to see what loans we can get. So that takes a while. So they keep you updated. You know, they're like, hey, we come in. It's like, hey, you got qualified. Now we're looking at banks. So go ahead and sit tight and take a look around. How do you want a water? Do you want? It's like, no, cool. So we sat inside of like a small little Polaris Razor. We're just sitting there, just chilling, hanging out, talking, and then we got the loan came out, and it was a decent loan. It wasn't the best, but you know what? Like I said, we're gonna pay it early, so the interest rate doesn't matter, and we're gonna pay it way early. And what we're gonna do is so we got that. We're like, cool. So we like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and talk to the finance manager. So we talked to the finance manager, and he goes in there. He's like, okay, here's the contract. Here's all the stuff. Here's your monthly payments. Here, do you want to put any money down? You know, if you put money down, this is what it's going to be like. If you don't put any money down, this is what it's going to be like. Okay, we have this package. We have gap insurance. That's if you crash your bike, and the value of the bike or the car isn't what the insurance will cover. So the gap will cover the gap. That's a lot of different stuff we can go over, and so he came out with warranty information. It's like, this is what it would cost with gap, this is what it would cost without gap, this is what it would cost with gap, and warranty without warranty. All these different things. And I said, you know what? I don't want the warranty, all this stuff. I did my haggling, got a good deal. Came out to all that stuff. So while he's printing out the contract, I left. I went outside and I called Geico because I'm gonna buy it. I called Geico, my insurance. I got the VIN number from the bike that we're gonna get. Called them up and I said, hey, I'm getting another motorcycle. I have an active rider on my policy. She was originally just a part owner, not active rider. So it's like, I need to make her an active rider because she got her MSF course, and this is her bike, and this is the VIN. This is the information. This is what it is. I want full, comprehensive, all that stuff. Okay, all that stuff. Okay, new policy. This is how much it's going to cost. Cool. I got insurance. I went back inside, the whole contract, signed a bunch of documents. I'm taking it home, so we denied that, you know, they have responsibility getting it to where we live. So I'm taking home all that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Yeah, go ahead and ban that person. You know what? I'll just do it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot. Of course I talk a lot, dude. It's my job. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. Cool. I solved this problem for him. So anyways, had a lot of fun. That's the whole point. I'm live streaming. It's my channel. If you want to talk and hang out, join the Discord. Somebody asked a question about the experience of buying the motorcycle, so I answered the best I possibly could. The Discord is in the description. It's rebrandly.com/DDFM chat. It's in there. Yeah, somebody asked a question. I'm going to answer it, and if it takes me 10 minutes to answer the question, I'm going to take 10 minutes to answer the question. I am not going to apologize for that. I'm going to go ahead and copy. We bought the Honda. It doesn't work for you? Okay. So we're going to do I'm going to do an invite. This one's going to work just for one day. So join. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. Because we get like a huge influx of people wanting to join. So it probably you have to keep trying. But I made that invite. That's only going to work for one day. So go ahead and click that button. And that will go ahead and get you in, okay? Oh, we got a whole bunch of people. We got Testifiable, Z Demon 5000 just joined the Firehouse. This is insane. You guys are awesome. Okay, see, the money's in the dresser. I'm done with you. Just joining. What bike did Dustin? We bought the Honda Rebel 500 with ABS. It's a 2018 Honda Rebel 500 with ABS. It was on sale. It was great. I am super excited about it. Cryohazard just joined. Thanks, guys. You got the you got the FC07 or FC09. I'm sorry, MT09. And your videos had me get out to take the MSF course and then bought me a new bike. Never rode before I started. Dude, Lynn, that is awesome. That is awesome. That's exactly what Nikki did. That is the experience that Nikki did, and I highly recommend taking MSF. I took the beginner MSF course. I took it with her. I knew all of it. Okay. I mean, there's some things in there that was really good refresher information. I'm so glad I took it. I had a ton of fun. So I'm really glad I took it for my own personal experience, because I want to see what like brand spanking new riders have to go through to learn. So I took it that way. But I was having a ton of fun on it. I was riding a like 250 Supermoto. It was insane. It was a ton of fun. So awesome stuff. Definitely recommend taking an MSF course. And then you will either know that if you want a bike or don't want a bike. And that is what got Nikki wanting a bike. Because she went riding that first. She's like, I am so excited. It's not as scary as I thought. It is scary, but I can control that fear. I can control it's awesome. It's awesome. So that's what we did. It was great. Paul, you have the same bike? Dude, that's awesome, man. We got like 7 or 8 miles on this bike. Like total. And I'm like, I already got levers on the way. I want to get an engine guard. So Paul, anybody with the Honda Rebel 300 or 500, it's pretty much the same. It's just engine size. The newer version, so I'm guessing, was it 2017 and newer? Do any of you have crash guards? Do any of you have crash guards on your bike? Because I would like to get a set of sliders or crash guards, mainly sliders or something, because like she's perfectly fine with speed, but lower speed and training, I expect her to drop the bike, but I don't want to damage the bike. So any of you guys have anything like that? Necro, Angela, I don't know where you're at or where it's what course you're doing, but the BRCO1 for MSF, the Motorcycle Safety Foundation here, at least in Arizona that I know of, I'm sure it might be across the country, but the BRCO1, which is the very beginner course, you use their bike. The BRCO2, which is a beginner course also, which goes over a lot of the same stuff that you did in the first class, you bring your bike. The advanced rider course, you bring your bike. So the very beginner, if it's a good MSF course, if it's a good company, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ride Arizona MTC in Tucson with Trina and Steve. I can't say anything. I mean, it's the best experience I've had in a learning environment. I can honestly say it. As much as I've been through academies and been through training opportunities and everything, I'm gonna tell you right now, that was the best experience I've ever had in a learning situation. And they had their own bikes. They're all 250s. I had a ton of fun. They brought their bikes. She dropped it twice, Diz. You would recommend them, Does? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting them. The thing is, like, the ones I find are like $200, and it's like, I personally don't like the look. But honestly, at the end of the day, to keep her safe and to keep the bike safe, plus you can put her feet up, like highway pegs almost. I personally like it. But there's different variations. There's ones that kind of cover just the engine. There's ones that kind of stick out a little bit more so that if you do drop it, it catches. I honestly would love to get Bung King bars for my bike, but I'm just gonna pull the trigger and buy crash bars for a bike. So, guys, if you want, Nikki's. Oh, we got another patron. We got another patron before it goes away. Kendall Carmichael with the $1 pledge. Thank you so much, Kendall, for becoming a DDFM crew member on Patreon. I appreciate it. That is awesome. Join the Discord if you haven't. Link your Discord and Patreon. That way you are all connected. Everything's connected. Thank you so much. Sam Fisher, what'd you miss? Nikki got a Honda Rebel 500 with ABS. 2018 Honda Rebel 500. Glock. Here's the thing, Glock user. Where are you at? Are you United States? I'm gonna start this. I put this on ultra low latency so that once I say something, it's like maybe 2-3 seconds delay instead of 20-second delay. So let's answer this question, guys. Do you need the MSF course to get your license? She got a Rebel. That's hers. That's hers. That's hers. I'm looking at anything. I'm looking at anything. Any crash bar Juan, OEM, whatever. But it's mainly like the cheapest. Not the cheapest, but like the best value crash bars. There you go. Okay, so Glock. Here's the thing. For I heard in Florida you have to take an MSF course to get your license. I know some military bases you have to have an MSF course to actually ride on base. So there's a bunch of different laws here and there. I'm going to speak strictly on Arizona right now. As of right now, I heard it might change. As of right now, in Arizona, you can go to the DMV. Once you have your driver's license, you can go to the DMV and take the written for the motorcycle portion, pass that, and then you show up to the DMV, schedule an appointment with the DMV, and you take a little practical course on a bike that you bring. It could be a 125 Grom, it could be a freaking big ass Harley bagger. It doesn't matter. You pass that, you get an endorsement. You get a little M on your license. That's it. Now in Arizona, if you take the MSF course, the BRC01, you pass. You take in your card, take in your little card to the DMV, and you get your endorsement. The MSF, if you get MSF and you pass the course, you let your insurance know, and they will drop your insurance down. I mean, there's over the course of a year or two, the MSF course will pay for itself monetarily, but you get so much more from taking the MSF course than it is money. First time on Discord, Nigrian, Paul, awesome dude. Get a Magna 750, never get bored. Awesome. I heard the Harley Rider Academy is pretty cool because you get to use the what is it? Do they use the 300s? Do they use the wait, no, they only have 500. It's the Street 500 and 750. That's all they have, right? Street 500. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wait, I was going to say they don't have 300s. I don't think Harley has 300s. Connor, my day's going good, man. My day's going good. We're getting a ton of new patrons. We're getting a ton of new crew members. If everybody doesn't know, this is Connor. He is like one of the OGs. I think I created the Discord and he joined a day later. And that was back in February. So he's one of the OGs. Guys, if you want to join the Discord, you want to become a patron, make sure you click that for Patreon and down in the link for the Discord. Do I have a video for biker hand signals, not like turns, but like waving, saying if police in the area? I do not have a video, but the most common one, so if like police in the area, the one that I know is that like you're riding and you see a police officer, you tap the top of your head. If there's debris on the road, you stick your foot out towards the debris, you kind of kick at it a little bit, like which side it's on. That's a good topic for a video. Harley Iron 1200 or 48, which one would you choose? I would choose that Iron 1200, only because, well, see, the 48's cool. I like the fat front tire, but I heard some problems with that. I don't like the tank. I like the 1200, the Iron 1200, because I like the tank, but I don't like, I mean, I like my front tire and the size of it, but I don't know. Lynn, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just if you don't speed or anything, you're not going to worry too much about the cops. Just I would pay more attention to paying attention to, like, you know, debris in the roadway or you know, hazards. I wouldn't worry too much about cops or stuff like that. Does filling the tank with gas operate the same as with a car? Yeah, it's the same. You literally just put the thing in there and you squeeze the button. Now, some people say when it comes to filling up their motorcycle, and this is the problem I have, and I've been dealing with, is that some people say they can actually put the whole thing in there, fill it up, and it will do the auto shut off like in a car where you lock it. I don't recommend locking, you know, the handle when you're filling up a motorcycle. What I personally do, because it's a small tank, it's like mine is 3.3 gallons. I usually fill it up when it gets like 2.6. You know, like I gotta fill up, and it gets about 2.6 gallons, you know, fill up. And so what I do is I literally just kind of put the little edge of the nozzle inside, and I'm looking the whole time with it's almost like a throttle control on the bike, and I'm filling up until I see the fuel, and then I stop. That's it. Yeah, Diz, that's a good idea. What's up, Dewey? How you doing, man? They should increase the speed limit at night. I'm usually working from 17 or 18 till almost 1. Love going home through the city at night. No traffic. They should increase. They need to decrease the traffic at night, dude. People can't see crap. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, watch so you don't overfill a tank. Yeah, that. If you do, this is what I do if I accidentally get a little bit of gas on the tank. You do not want to leave the gasoline on the tank, especially if it has the paint and all that stuff. What I do is that if I get a little bit of a drop or I accidentally overfill it, I put the pump away, I put all that stuff away, I go over to where, you know, the scrubbers for the windshields for cars are. They usually have a paper towel, they usually have the fluid, you know, the Windex or whatever the soap they have. So I grab the towel, little paper towel, I dunk it in the fluid just a little bit, and I kind of do a little cleanup. I take all the excess off, and then I get a dry towel and wipe that off, and that's all you have to do. It's not a big deal. Pin needles? What are the pin? Oh, pine needles. Oh, yeah, that's like grass clippings, dude. I was like, pin needles. You pin needles fall out of the sky on your roads around this time? No, it's the pine needles. That's cool, man. Just be safe around that. Someone pulled right in front of me. They never stopped, but my point is people just be aware that drowning in times because you never know. Yeah, don't. You have to be aware. It's a search, evaluate, execute. You gotta search for the hazards. You gotta evaluate if it is a hazard or not, and what you can do for an escape route, and then execute that escape route, execute that evasive maneuver, braking, whatever it is, if you have to. Work boats, Wayne. As long as you have something that's over the ankle and you're not wearing like sandals or stuff like that, that's gonna protect you somewhat. Okay. I always recommend motorcycle boots because they do have ankle discs. Good ones have ankle discs or some type of D30 armor. They usually have like a steel toe boot or something to where you won't have crush damage on your toes. And then they sometimes have a shank on the bottom so that when you put your feet on the pegs, it's not putting a lot of wear on the bottom of your feet and for fatigue. They have better grip usually so that when you do touch your pegs, it grips really hard. And then if you can, get something a little bit higher so you get some shin protection. So I always recommend getting motorcycle boots, high enough to where you feel comfortable, but definitely something over the ankle. Work boots will get you into that. That will get you to the next step. You know, at least do that. At least wear work boots. Deer chili. Oh man. I don't think dealerships offer layaway. I'm not too sure on that. I don't think they do. I think that's the whole point of financing. Getting really cold in Romania. I have to take a bus and taxi to work. Man, you can't ride. That sucks. I'm sure it's gonna get chilly pretty soon. Yeah, Kevin, I agree. February is a good month because it's a short month and dealers are throwing everything at you. Buy towards the end of the month and they'll give you good deals usually because they either have to meet a quota or it just looks good on their paperwork. But yeah, definitely do that. Like I was able to get this thing off like $2,000 off. Honda just put out a memo for the Honda Rebels, at least for this dealership, to knock off like $2,000. And I was about to buy it for like $7,000, and I got it for like $45,000. Yeah, Dewey. Some dealerships they'll do that. Riding Rabbit, welcome to the firehouse. I see that you're in there now. That's awesome, dude. Some companies, like if you take it, if you buy a bike, they give you like a gift card for like a couple $100 for apparel inside the shop. So I mean, if you don't have a helmet, that's a great way to get a helmet. It's a great way to get a pair of boots if they have anything there. But yeah, she's got the Rebel 500. Let's get another picture up there. I got a ton of pictures of her on the bike because I was like super duper excited. Look at that. Super excited about the bike. Yeah. Best time to buy. Might not be the best time to ride in the winter season, especially up north, but it's the best time to buy. The Speedmaster. What's the Speedmaster? Are you talking about the Triumph Bonneville bobber? Or the Indian bobber? I say keep the V-Star 250 for a lot of fun. Like we rode a V-Star 250 in the MSF course and it was badass. I love the 250. Rebel 500, Nikki's loving it so far. Yeah, Duey, she wants to get bags. She wants to do all that stuff too. So we're looking at stuff. Yeah, the Triumph Bobber, dude, the Triumph Bobber. I'm sorry, I don't even know what the Speedmaster is, but the Triumph Bobbers, like that is one of the sexiest bikes. I love the look of it so much. See A&J Jones, man. Dirt bike out on snow. Dude, I've never done anything motorized other than a car in snow. Doc, what? Doc Martens, those are work boots, right? I'm thinking of, Red Wing. Yeah, the Indian and the Triumph Bobbers are sexy. Jimmy, this is Nikki's new bike right here. This is my girlfriend. She got a 2018 Honda Rebel 500. So I'll be doing a lot of videos on that. We're going to be training her. We're going to do a lot of cool things on that. As of right now, we're just kind of hanging out. I got 5 more minutes in the stream. Maybe actually 10 more minutes in the stream. And then as soon as she gets home, we're going to kind of chill for a little bit. And then we're going to go actually practice. That's Nikki's new bike. Yeah, she as soon as I took her for a nice long ride on my bike, and she's like, "Man, I want my own." So that was like months ago. That was like 10 months ago that she said that. So she's been wanting a bike for a while. Steel toe boots are not recommended for MC riding. I hear that sometimes only because it could crush and then it'll pinch off your toes. But you have to also realize that that's in a highly high speed crash or a very high mechanism crash that will crush your toes. Now, if you didn't have that, your toes would be crushed anyways. In a slower speed crash, that would protect your toes. In a slower speed crash, if you didn't have it, your toes would still be crushed. So there are some risk benefit analysis stuff you got to do with that. Definitely recommend at least getting something that's hard on the front. I recommend, it's the carbon fiber toe or something like that it will crush. It'll just like shatter. But definitely something that will protect your toes because at a lower speed, the steel toe might bend, but it's not gonna crush your toes. But if you don't have that, what's stopping that impact, that mechanism of injury from hitting your toes? Nothing. Yeah, carbon fiber toes. That's good because it's strong, and then if it does come to the point where it's that huge ass impact where it could pinch from the steel, it'll just shatter. Yeah, composite toe. Yeah, my toe box is actually really big for the shifting. I actually had a conversation with somebody today, because they were looking for I think as a patron. Yeah, asked me on in a message. He was asking about getting motorcycle boots, and he has a Harley Iron 883, and he was asking about if I had to make any adjustments to my shifter. So I went from normal shoes, normal boots to my Icon 1000. So the toe box got bigger, and I had to like dig underneath the shifter to shift up. So with the Harley, it's easy. You just pull the shifter knob off, kind of rotate it, and put it back on. You can adjust it. Yeah, scene safety. So like a lot of times you can adjust, and I'm gonna have to adjust Nikki's a little bit because she does have it's a composite toe, but it's still she has to like dig her foot down, especially if you have boots, because like it keeps your your leg at a 90, your ankle at a 90 for the most part. So it's kind of hard. You don't have a lot of flexibility. Yeah, you can make your shifter longer. Your shifter lever. Can't even talk. You can make it longer. You can also do heel to toe shifters if you have access to something like that. So you can just rock it. Look into heel to toe shifters. Yeah, Jeremy. I think what Nikki has Sedici boots. I think we probably have the same ones. As long as you have something over the ankle, because I mean, if you have clothes on, okay, it offers some type of abrasion resistance. If you have motorcycle gear on, clothes, motorcycle pants, all that stuff, it offers a greater level of abrasion resistance. When you have armor, when you have armor that offers impact resistance. There's a difference between impact resistance and abrasion resistance. You can have motorcycle gear on with no armor in it, and you're just having abrasion resistance. There's no impact resistance. So that's why I always recommend wearing motorcycle gear and as much armor that you can put on, especially a helmet. So, dog's barking. So definitely have both. So military boots or regular work boots, they offer a little bit of impact resistance because they are meant for work, but at the same time they're not the absolute best with impact resistance. But they'll offer abrasion resistance compared to slippers or flip flops. I'm over here yelling at my dog. You hate the Rock Rider 650? Oh, that sucks. No flip flops. Don't wear flip flops. I've done it once, and it actually just hurts your foot. I've done it once just to go around pick up the mail. I was lazy. I was lazy. Yeah, and honestly, here's one thing: is I made the tips of not wearing shoes with not slippers, wearing shoes with shoelaces. There we go. Shoes with shoelaces while riding a motorcycle. I've made the tips of not to do that because people catch on the peg or catch on the shifter, catch on the brake, and all that stuff. And I've heard about it. I've almost done it twice. I've never seen it though. During the MSF course this weekend, there was I don't know, maybe 5 times a bike was dropped because their shoelaces. They went to set their foot down, their shoelace caught on the peg or the shifter or whatever. Guys, you need to tie your shoelaces or stuff them inside your boot or whatever it is, or buy motorcycle boots that don't have shoelaces. They have a zip up. You gotta tuck your laces, guys. You really have to make it to where they don't get caught. Casey, sorry I missed this. Simpson Ghost Bandit. I have a Shoei RF 1200, but it's so hot in AZ sun. I'm thinking of switching. What color is your helmet? That can make a difference. But I heard the RF 1200 is the most ventilated helmet, and I heard the Simpson Bandit Ghost Bandit is not that ventilated. So I mean, you'd be going backwards. I heard the RF 1200 is the best. It's just so hot, dude. I have the Shoei Hornet X2, and it's just hot. Not much you could do about it. Yeah, there's not much you can. I mean, I heard it's one of the best helmets when it comes to ventilation. I just don't. I mean, I heard the only reason why I went from the Bandit to what I have now is it's not the safety ratings. Is that I heard that it was a lot better in terms of ventilation. I like the way the Ghost Bandit looks. And I heard the outside of the color of the outside of the helmet doesn't make a difference. Somebody did a review. Somebody did some things on that. Is that if it's black or white, it doesn't really matter. It might matter when you touch it, when you physically touch it, but on the inside of the helmet, since there's so much foam, there's so much insulation, because you're supposed to have that with the brain. You know, it's a brain bucket basically. That it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't transfer the heat from the outside in. So what really affects you on the inside is having proper ventilation. So you need to have exhaust ports in the back, so it has the ventilation that goes over the head and exhausts out. You also need to have some ventilation that maybe comes in. Orion helmets are actually really good. There was some Orion helmets there when I went to go check it out. Is that they have two, I don't know which one has it. There's two intake parts right on the chin. One of them, you know, would go into normal, so it go into your face. The other one traveled air that went across your cheeks and then out the back. And then the ones up here obviously went over the front. So, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways to ventilate your helmet. So check out some of the other ones. Check out Orion. Orion's really good. How long would it take you to get to Oklahoma? Oh, dude, that'd take me a while. But if it's in the spring, I might have the Sprinter van and stuff by then. I would not mind riding. I would not mind driving the Sprinter van with the bike in the back. Yeah, I wouldn't paint it. Once you start doing that, it can start affecting kind of the mechanical grip the helmet has. So they have their own special paint on it. It's bad enough we put like the GoPro on. It's bad enough we put, you know, the Cena Bluetooth and all that stuff, the stickers on. I don't recommend painting your helmet. There you go, Diz. Almost beat the world record. So he's gonna try again. Dude, that's awesome. Oh man, it is so weird. Like, my beard is starting to come out the bottom of my helmet now. You might have to, Casey. You might have to. I was gonna say you can't really you can't test the size. You can't test the fitment. I mean, REVZILLA and GetLord Cycles have really good. GetLord Cycles has really good customer service. So I'm sure if you order a helmet from them and if it doesn't fit, you can return it. Techno, the only time I've ever hauled a bike when moving, we moved from Yuma to Arizona, or Tucson, is that I got the U-Haul trailer, and you can get a U-Haul motorcycle trailer, but you can't go like over 55. So I actually got the actual enclosed trailer, and I built my own block for a wheel chock out of wood. Oh, it's gonna get stuck in my jacket zipper. Ugh, that sucks. I need to get, like, there's something. 1 second. And I like use the Xbox app. A little bit. All right, Harbor Freight has wheel chocks for $15. But here's the thing with U-Haul is that you can't, if you drill into the U-Haul, you have to pay for that. That's damage. So I made it to where it just was like really wide and heavy, and it was as wide as the trailer. So when I did put it in, it didn't move. So I had to like do that. So like, yeah, with a lot of those, it has to be drilled something. But if you can find one that doesn't have to be, you know, anchored, then do that. Honestly, it's save your. All right, nice having you here, man. Good luck with the bus and the taxi. It's gonna be cold as heck over there. Learn the hard way, Hatter. Well, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much. We have a whole new set of DDFM crew members. If you want to be a part of the DDFM crew, go up here, patreon.com, DanDanTheFireman. And right here, we actually have the Discord chat. This is the Discord chat. If you want to be a part of the Discord, this right here is the chat that's going on right now. I'm going to be popping in there after the live stream is done. So we actually have the chat going on. Okay, so we have the YouTube chat going on over here. We have the Discord chat going on over here. As you can see, Breeze, Sid, OG Knight Rider, Venezia, they have a special color because they're patrons. Tet, he has the US AZ because he is an AZ, so we all know where we're at. But there, you get a special Discord color if you become a patron. You can become a patron for $1 a month, and that's gonna definitely help out. We're gonna get Nikki some stuff, and it's gonna be badass, and I'm super excited. But I will be in here. I'll even type right here, so I get a special color. What's up, everyone? So I get a special color. It's green, and no one else can get that other than Nikki. So me and Nikki get the green. But please join. I would love to see you guys in here. I would love to see you guys join in here. Kelly just commented in the YouTube chat. It's the rebrandly.ly/DDFM chat to get in here, and then the DDFM crew to get in here. Or you can either use the link, the bit.ly link, or you can use patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman. That will get you. Breeze getting distracted by Discord. See, I'm looking at the Discord right now, but you can get it on your phone. You can get it on the on the computer. Navin, nice to have you here. All right, but I got to get going because Nikki's about to show up. She's about to get home, and we're gonna start practicing on the Rebel. I'm actually gonna record it from my point of view, and I might throw a camera on her helmet just cause. That way, you guys can kind of see what goes on there. But that said, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. But before you leave, I want to roll some credits because we have a ton of patrons that showed up. So we're gonna roll some credits. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We had Jorge with the super chats, JT with the super chats, Mike with the super chats, and it's not gonna show the patrons, but guys, we had a ton of patrons. I'm going to go ahead and replay all the patrons, so stay tuned for that. So we have Casey. We got Casey with the pledge. We got a brand new patron. Casey, thank you so much for becoming a patron. Thanks, Pepper, for thank you for clicking that bell. Thank you everybody that joined. Thank you, Michael, for the $1 pledge on Patreon, becoming a crew member. Guys, join the Discord. Baby Bash just joined. So thank you so much for joining. We got Kendall with the pledge. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. Make sure you join the chat, the DDFM chat. That's a link right there. Kelly just posted that. Can't get it? Okay, so here, try this one. Try that one. Pepper, I posted a secondary link that is just for today. Go ahead and click that link if you can. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be seeing you guys around. I'm gonna be training with Nikki today. And Douglas, thank you. Nikki's bike is amazing. I can't wait for her to fully embrace it, the motorcycle lifestyle and everything. I'll also see you later, Duey. I'll see you later, man. Chris Gardner, my life is a lie. Is that you in there? Is that what? Oh, dude. Are you leaving right now? Like, Chris, I think, was that you saying that you're leaving the Discord? Why are you leaving the Discord, man? Chris, you gotta send me a message, man. Send me a message on Discord. Private message me. Alright? Alright, guys, I'm gonna be heading out.